After many man hours of development and debugging, it's finally here and just in time for the new season. This is the Football System Builder Elite, and this will allow you to find and build your own profitable football systems with just a few clicks of the mouse. These are set and forget systems and systems based on taking advantage of inefficient pricing, no hours of research, no extensive studying of stats, or even watching the match needed. You can get a glimpse of it on the screen right now, and it might look a little bit overwhelming at first, but I'm going to give you a quick demo of it, show you how it works, and start building a profitable system before your very eyes. If that sounds good, go grab a nice cold beer and let's get into it. So with System Builder Elite, you're going to be building exclusive set and forget systems. Set and forget as in you place your back bet or you place your lay bet with whatever qualifies and then you walk away. And the systems are going to be exclusive and nobody else is going to have them because you are building them yourself. Okay. And also the systems are going to be built to your own specific. So it's not like you're getting a system from someone else and it's laying really high prices, but you don't like to lay really high prices. If you're someone who likes to lay the low prices or back the low prices, just build the system to your own specifics, okay? You can look in the system builder and find the systems which fit what you want, which means you're much more likely to keep going with the system. And of course, you can build unlimited systems with this, okay? There's lots of markets covered, the match odds, the over and unders, and the both teams to score, but you're going to see more about that in just a moment when we get into the demo. But also the systems you're going to build, they're going to require no further research. Once you find your system, it's just a matter of following it all the way through the season. There's no further covering of stats or anything like that, and no waiting for the team news on the day. You're just going to look for specific criteria and follow the system. And basically the systems you're going to build are going to be really simple, and you're going to be taking advantage of price inefficiencies. The systems are as simple as look for a match which has this price and then place your back bet or place your lay bet on this market. Okay, it's going to be as simple as that. Like I said, you're going to see this in the demo in just a moment. But these are the leagues which are covered in System Builder Elite. A lot of people have been emailing, asking about this, asking which leagues are going to be covered. And these are the main ones. These are the most notable being obviously English Premier League, Bundesliga. We got the English Championship in there by high demand. So yeah, you can build a lot of systems for these. And like I said, if there's a profitable system that exists for, say, the Premier League, you could build it for the match odds, for the over and under 1.5, 2.5, 3.5, and both teams to score if you wanted. Okay, so you can use it to build unlimited systems. We don't recommend you build unlimited systems or you go too crazy with the systems. You should stick to around 10, but the possibility is there. But anyway, I mean, you might be thinking, couldn't we just find one system that works on all the leagues and just follow that? Okay, could it work like that? Well, here's the thing. Every league has its own unique personality. Some leagues are more attacking, some are more defensive, some leagues are full of goals, and some leagues aren't. Okay, so there's no one size fits all method, and you're never going to find strategies which work on one league and then they just going to work on all the leagues. Doesn't work like that at all. And this kind of leads me on to a little bit of a rookie error that I've seen people make down the years with regards to whether it's betting or trading on football. And they kind of come up with this and they say, well, this league is full of goals, so just back overs in this league. It's just full of goals, so just back overs. It's as simple as that. Or this league is boring, so if we back unders, well, we're always going to win, aren't we, right? It's not as simple as that, okay? Because there is a good chance that if you realize that the league is full of goals, the market knows that too. Or if you realize that the matches are not full of goals, then the markets will know that too. And the prices will take that into account. And if the prices do not offer value, you won't be able to make a profit. So it's definitely not as simple as like, hey, this league's full of goals, back overs. This is exactly why we need a tool like this system builder to find the edges and to find where the markets really are mispricing certain matches or certain prices or certain markets. Okay, so anyway, let me quickly use the system builder to illustrate just how different certain leagues can be from each other. So I'm going to give you a quick visual example of why every league has its own personality, and therefore every league is going to require its own specific, unique system to take advantage of any profit glitches or inefficiencies there might be in that particular league. Now, what we've found here is a pretty decent back the draw system for the Bundesliga 2. Okay, I can't show you the price criteria yet on this. Obviously, if there's people going to be getting a system builder, then they know the direction to look for in the Bundesliga 2, but we can't give you the price criteria here. But it's a pretty decent system. It's made £19,000 of profit down the years to £100 stakes, and it's pretty solid, right? So a big rookie mistake is thinking that this system will work on every single league, but let's swap it out, and we will not look at the Bundesliga 2, but we'll look at what is the Dutch Eerste division, which is the Dutch second tier. And suddenly that same system with the same pricing criteria is a drastic loser. Okay, drastic loser, which kind of shows you exactly what we said. Every league is going to have its own personality, and it's going to need a different investing approach. My theory as to why back in the draw would not be so profitable on this league, the Dutch Eerste, is a very wild league. It's full of lots of goals. So probably lay in the draw might be a good angle to look at, which we could look at if we're going to take this further. But also already we can quickly see actually backing home wins in this league actually looks like a profitable way to start to look. Okay, we'd want to dive further into that. But anyway, this was just a quick example just to show you the differences. Okay, like every league is going to need its own specific system. This does not mean you need to build a system for every single football league that is out there. You could just build it for the leagues that you like. You could build it for the leagues that you don't like, the leagues that you're not interested in watching or anything like that. You just want to use them for investment purposes. But you've seen the contrast there. A back the draw strategy which works really well in one league, suddenly in the other league doesn't work so well. So you've got to keep that in mind as you build your systems. And so talking of building systems, I did promise I was going to build a system before your very eyes, and we're about to do that right now. So just remember that with the System Builder Elite, you're going to use this to find backing or lay-in systems, and they're going to be very, very simple. So for example, we're looking to find systems where we can just look at the market. If the home win is between 1.1 and 1.5, then we lay the draw. Okay, it's as simple as that. Not saying that is the system, okay, before anyone starts, but that's the type of system we're looking for, and we have to play around with the system builder to find what fits. And then we've obviously, if we found a system, we save it, and then we go on and we find other systems to fit other leagues, and we build up our portfolio to use over the next season. So anyway, let me dive into it. Let me dive right into it and just start building a system for you so you can get a good idea of exactly how this works and just how easy it is to use. So we're inside the System Builder Elite, and when you first look at it, it's going to look a little bit overwhelming, but I assure you it's actually really simple once we dive into it. Now you can build systems for home win, lay in the home win, back in a draw, lay in the draw, back in away wins, laying away wins, over and under 1.5, 2.5, 3.5, and the both teams to score market. Okay, so that is good. And obviously we can build it for these leagues. So 10 of the top leagues, that's why it's called Elite, the 10 top leagues from around Europe. Okay, and so ideally, as mentioned, you want to build one system per league. It's going to be a lot harder to find systems which work for specific leagues. So anyway, we're going to build a system for a league, and yeah, I'm just going to show you how the process works. Okay, so every league's going to have its own personality, and your first job is to try and find that out. Okay, so we're looking at a certain league, and we can break down the results based on home team price, away team price, draw price, and the goals price. And so we're basically trying to see if there is a certain price available, what should we back? So let me just go to, say, over 1.5 goals price. And just interestingly, of interest, we could see that if over 1.5 goals is priced between 1.05 and 1.35, this is profitable to back the home win. Okay, so not to say this is a system you would use, But that would be the system. It would be look for any time over 1.5 goals is priced in that criteria, then back the home win, and that has been profitable. Okay, but that's not quite what we're looking for. But that's just the idea. Okay, the systems that you're going to be building are going to be very, very simple. There's going to be no research in the match, checking the team news, all sorts of stuff, motivation. It's just a matter of looking for these price glitches. Okay, when a certain market is priced in a certain price criteria, then it can lead to profits on other markets. Okay, it could be that over 1.5 goals is being overrated or underrated, which creates value on the home win. Okay, there's many reasons for this. But anyway, a good starting point is to look at the draw price and back in the draw or lay in the draw. Okay, that's usually a very good starting price. And so what you then want to do is then look at the pricing criteria. So we can see the results based on the draw price here, and we can see that lay in the draw, there's a pocket of profit in this price criteria. Back in the draw, there's some profits in this price criteria as well. Okay, but we want to try and make it a bit more realistic, and then it's just a matter of kind of putting in the price criteria, trying to narrow it down. So let's put in 3.6 and 5.6, and still not much happening, but we can start to see that lay in the draw, there are some profits if we go above 4.6. So we could get a pretty simple system very quickly, actually. Okay, and all right, so yeah, now we can see lay in the draw in this league, anytime that draw is priced between 4.6 and 5.6, that's profitable. Okay, and if we scroll down, we can then see how the system has performed throughout the years. Okay, since 2012, it's only had 2 losing seasons. Past 4 years, it's been profitable. The average profit per season to £100 stakes would be £1,200, and the average loss if we get a bad season, which has only happened twice, would be around £600. So a good risk reward ratio as well, and you can test your system and work it out from there. But hit that, obviously that is one set of pricing criteria, so that could be your system if you want it. It could just be as simple as that. Look for matches in this league, draw price between 4.6 5.6, lay it and then leave it, and then that is it. And let me just quickly, if I can check on, if you could see this bit on the left here, hopefully you can see it. You get an idea of how many bets per month this system will take for you to follow and how many bets per season. Okay, so only around 5 bets per month. So very easy, simple system to follow that we've got here. Okay, but of course you could add additional criteria to this system to potentially improve it. It's around a 5% ROI, so it's already pretty good actually. We've kind of stumbled upon this, but we could see if the home team price has an impact on this. And so what we can quickly see by looking at the price bands here is that anytime the home team is actually priced above 1.68, suddenly we're starting to lose money. Okay, if we want to back that home win or lay the draw. So we could put in an additional filter up in the price criteria to say we're only going to back home teams. We're only going to, well, get involved when that home team has a maximum price of 1.68. Okay, and now let's see what that does. Okay, let's put it in as the minimum price of 1.01 up to 1.68. Okay, pretty pointless because we're not going to get that many qualifiers below 1.27. Okay, now that is starting to look really good. Okay, so now we've actually got a system back in home wins or laying a draw, and the criteria would be the same. Okay, you're going to look for when that home team is priced in this league between 1.27 and 1.68, and additionally you want to see the draw price between 4.6 and 5.6. This would be the starting price, and then if it qualifies, you would just place your bet. Okay, and we can see how this has performed down the years, and interestingly, this one has been profitable every season. Okay, so a pretty decent system we've just found there. So we found a home back in the home win system and a lay in the draw system. The lay the draw system has had 1 losing season back in 2017, but that's barely a losing season. That's pretty much a scratch or a break even season. And and the backing the home win side of things has been profitable every year. So at this point, you've got a decision to make. Do you want to use the back the home win system or the lay the draw system, or use both, back home win and lay the draw in the same match? You could use both. Okay, it could be that you look for these qualifiers, back home win with your stake, and then lay the draw with your stake at the same time. It's been proven to be profitable down the years, but that's pretty much it. And you saw how quick that was to find that as well. Okay, now we're not telling you what league this is in, because this is looking like a pretty good system, and if you get the System Builder Elite, it shouldn't be too hard to find this system for yourself. You know the pricing criteria, and you've got a 1 in 10 chance of just finding the league. Okay, so if you did want to follow the system and you like the look of it, it's a pretty simple one. 5 bets per month. You just back the home win, and that's what you're looking for. Home teams priced between 1.27, 1.68. Check it before the weekend. Check it before a midweek round of fixtures. Make sure the draw price fits as well. And then you have to decide whether this is a back the home win or a lay the draw, or both. Okay, it's totally up to you. And then with this tool, what we would then do is we would head over, and then we would look to get this saved to our saved systems section, and then we can build our portfolio from there. So as you can see, it's really easy and it's a lot of fun. And remember, with System Builder Elite, you can build unlimited systems for the top leagues. It includes the over 2.5 goals and even the both teams to score market, which a lot of people are interested in. I haven't looked at that one much myself, but it is in there. Okay, and it's a 10-year database, so you can check your system over the past 10 years to see how it has performed and whether you feel it's something you're confident is going to keep performing going forwards. And of course, you can save all your systems into the database. You can load them up and you can tweak them and so on and so on. Okay, now for those wondering how to get their hands on the System Builder Elite and start building your own systems, we're going to be doing the first ever early bird release this coming Wednesday. Okay, we've got some leagues starting up that coming weekend, and the Premier League is starting up soon as well. So this should give you enough time to build your systems and then hit the ground running. So if you want to be on the early bird for this tool, the early bird list for this tool, then look below the video. There should be a link or a box to submit your email address, and you will get the invite to grab it. The exact opening and closing date details should also be there. Okay, if you're on the early bird list, you will get the biggest discount ever on this tool to reward you for being an early bird, basically. So put in your very best email address so you do not miss it. And here's a reminder of the leagues that are available in System Builder Elite. Remember, the most notable ones, most requested ones are right at the top: the Premier League, Bundesliga, Serie A, and La Liga. And of course, it includes all the markets as well. The match odds, over and under, 1.5, 2.5, 3.5, and the both teams to score market. You could build a back the home win, lay the draw, back the home win, lay the away. There's endless possibilities. Okay, and of course you can build as many systems as you want, but we're not recommending you go too crazy. Probably around 10 is a good amount. Now you might be thinking, well, that's 10 leagues in Europe, but there's more other leagues that are kind of missing, right? So there are 10 leagues in the Elite System Builder, but we've also got a system builder for the T2 leagues, okay, which is usually available separately. And this is the tier 2 leagues from around Europe, which can allow you to make even more systems. And the good thing about the slightly smaller leagues is that they're going to have less competition, and so some better angles can be found. I mean, you could probably find systems for leagues up in Scotland where most people aren't really looking too much. Okay, but anyway, if you're on the early bird list, there is going to be a chance to get both of these in a bundle and save even more money. Okay, normally they're going to be available separately because I know some people will be mainly interested in the elite leagues. There will be some mainly interested in the more obscure leagues, and that's where they like to go. But you will get the chance to just get both in a bundle and save lots of money that way as well. So like I said, click below, get your early bird code if you haven't got it already. I know some people already got it the other day. So if you did, don't worry, sit back, relax, and light a cigar or something. But System Builder T2, this shows the leagues that are available on it. England League 1 and League 2 should be of interest to many. Bundesliga 2 is also a pretty popular one. But anyway, this is obviously going to be down to you to take a look and see, okay? But that's all included in System Builder T2. So you actually get a lot more leagues in System Builder T2 than you do get in the Elite. But as mentioned, you get the chance to bundle them together, okay? You could buy one or the other, or you could get them both and then save even more, all right? So click below to claim your early bird discount code. And also, just to reassure many of you, when you do sign up and get the System Builder, you will get video training included. I mean, you've seen this video today, and surely you agree it looks quite simple to use, all right? But in case you were worried that you're going to get it and you're going to get confused and you're not going to be sure how to use it or anything like that, it's all fully explained. And as said, it's really, really easy. Most people don't even need the video training. Just seeing the demo that you've seen today, usually enough. You could just go in, start building your systems. The hard part is then obviously finding the discipline to execute your systems. That's where a lot of people seem to start to go wrong, and then maybe they want to build a new system and so on and so on. Okay, that's the bit that we can't control. We give you the tools. It's down to you how you use it. Okay. But anyway, yeah, inside the System Builder video training, you'll see me use the tool fully, and you get a lot of the frequently asked questions in there answered in there. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We're going to wrap up the video. But like I said, as you've seen in the demo, it's really, really easy. You get 10 leagues in the Elite System Builder. You get, I've lost count of how many are in the T2 league System Builder, but you get a lot more in there as well. There is a chance to get them as a bundle, or if you just want one, you can get that too. Either way, get on the early bird list, get your discount code, get it there safe. We're going to be opening this up. We're going to open this up this coming Wednesday, and it's only going to be open for a few days before the season starts. We want to get everyone on board, get everyone taken care of before we decide to open it again. But really, you want to kind of start the season on the right footing, okay? You want to get your systems lined up and just get going, okay? The new season is almost upon us, Premier League wise anyway. Championship is starting a little bit earlier, so yeah, time is of the essence. Anyway, click below to claim your early bird discount code, put in your very best email address, and then while you're there should be another really good video on the screen that is worth checking out. So don't go anywhere, click on that video, go grab a nice cold beer, and let's get into it.